Good evening. It's Facebook Love number 206. I hope you're doing okay. What days we're having. I'm like a ping pong ball all over the place. Happy, excited, looking forward to things with work. Trying not to freak out, feeling hopeful. It's kind of exhausting. I feel like I have whiplash. So when I feel like this, I pull out Mary Oliver. So that's what I have tonight. Last night I didn't feel good at all, so I didn't read. But tonight I will give you some Mary Oliver. Two of them, actually. This first one is called The Buddha's Last Instruction. This is from a collection published in, I believe, 1990. These both are from that collection. The Buddha's Last Instruction by Mary Oliver. Make yourself a light, said the Buddha before he died. I think of this every morning, as the east begins to tear off its many clouds of darkness, to send up the first signal, a white fan streaked with pink and violet, even green. An old man, he lay down between two sala trees, and he might have said anything, knowing it was his final hour. The light burns upward. It thickens and settles over the fields around him, the villagers gathered and stretched forward to listen. Even before the sun itself hangs, disattached in the blue air, I am touched everywhere by its ocean of yellow waves. No doubt he thought of everything that had happened in his difficult life. And then I feel the sun itself as it blazes over the hills, like a million flowers on fire. Clearly I'm not needed, yet I feel myself turning into something of inexplicable value. Sorry. Slowly, beneath the branches, he raised his head. He looked into the faces of that frightened crowd. The Buddha's Last Instructions. This next one is titled Singapore. This one for me speaks to the confusing duality of everything. Singapore. In Singapore, in the airport, a darkness was ripped from my eyes. In the women's restroom, one compartment stood open. A woman knelt there, washing something in the white bowl. Disgust argued in my stomach, and I felt in my pocket for my ticket. A poem should always have birds in it. Kingfishers, say, with their bold eyes and gaudy wings. Rivers are pleasant, and of course, trees. A waterfall, or if that's not possible, a fountain rising and falling. A person wants to stand in a happy place in a poem. When the woman turned, I could not answer her face. Her beauty and her embarrassment struggled together, and neither could win. She smiled, and I smiled. What kind of nonsense is this? Everybody needs a job. Yes, a person wants to stand in a happy place in a poem. But first, we must watch her as she stares down at her labor, which is dull enough. She is washing the tops of the airport ashtrays, as big as hubcaps, with a blue rag. Her small hands turn the metal, scrubbing and rinsing. She does not work slowly nor quickly, but like a river. Her dark hair is like the wing of a bird. I don't doubt for a moment that she loves her life, and I want her to rise up from the crust and the slop and fly down to the river. This probably won't happen, but maybe it will. If the world were only pain and logic, who would want it? Of course it isn't. Neither do I mean anything miraculous, but only the light that can shine out of a life. I mean the way she unfolded and refolded the blue cloth, the way her smile was only for my sake. I mean the way this poem is filled with trees and birds. Singapore by Mary Oliver. Two poems of hers from a collection in 1990. While we face more days with so many people gone from COVID, again, we're setting records every day. It just breaks my heart. I don't know what a $600 check is supposed to do. That's just a happy meal. And we have a president who's been impeached twice now, who is complicit in attacking the government that he swore an oath to run as the executive and protect. And now what do? We have domestic terrorists who think that they have permission. There's a lot. So, I read some poems. I hope they help you too. This is Facebook Love, and I'll see you again.